Guys, welcome again to my kitchen. My name is Adeyinka Otumba, and in today's video I'm going to be making a really high protein salad for my husband. So I'm going to be meal prepping for the week. If that sounds like what you would like to watch, then keep watching. Adeyinka Otumba. Welcome back again to my channel, and yes, like I said before, we're going to be making a really high protein salad for the week for my husband. And today the base for the salad that I'm going to be using is going to be farro. So for the base, you can alternate it to whatever you would like. So sometimes I use farro, sometimes I use quinoa, sometimes I use pasta. So you can just alternate that for whatever your preference is. And then after, one thing that is always constant in it is chickpeas. There's the garbanzo beans. I usually make it very packed because my husband has a really big appetite. So if I do it like very small, it's not going to get full. So you can, reduce the measurements or whatever to the size of your own belly, like to what you can eat. So without further ado, we're gonna start. So usually I will post this on my Instagram, but I will only post myself just putting everything in the jar. So I usually put them in a jar and it stays in the freezer, in the fridge for up to 4 to 5 days. So 5 days at most. So I make it for Monday through to Friday. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to cook my farro, and we're going to leave that to cool. While that is cooking, I'm going to be stir frying my chickpeas. I usually do this in the air fryer, but lately I've been doing it on the stove. So I'm going to stir fry this, and also my meat. I always alternate my meat as well. So sometimes you can use salmon, sometimes you can use shrimp, sometimes beef, minced meat, or turkey. So this week my husband said he wanted ground turkey, so we're going to be using ground turkey. And I always use the English cucumbers because the English cucumbers does not have a lot of seed in it, so that's what I always use. And I'm going to be using edamame as well. My husband really likes this stuff, so I'm going to stir fry it right after I'm done stir frying this. Then I'm going to be using my chopped onions as well. I'm also going to be using my baby tomatoes. I'm still going to bring everything I need up on the table, but now I have to put my farro on the stove. So my water is boiling right here, so I'm just gonna wait for that to come to a quick boil. So now my water is boiling on this side. Then I'm going to add some avocado oil to this pan to start to stir fry my garbanzo beans. So here's what the farro looks like. It looks like, for people that are Nigerians, it looks like ofada rice, but it's not. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Sometimes I cook a lot just so that I can have some in my fridge because my husband likes to eat it with vegetables for the days that he doesn't want to eat rice. So here I got my avocado oil, and I'm going to be adding some to the pan. I'm just gonna leave it on the side. I like to have a napkin beside me because I'm always wiping my hands or I'm always washing them. So I'm gonna open the chickpeas. So while this is cooking, I'm gonna add some salt to it, just a little bit of salt. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper as well. Then I like to add paprika to it as well. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying as well, but yeah. I'm going to add some paprika. I'm out of paprika. Okay. Alright, got it. Okay, then we're just gonna give it a gentle stir. Alright, so we check on this one. it's boiling nicely. I'm going to add a little bit of avocado oil to that. I'm going to add salt as well to that. I'm gonna wait for that to boil, and while that is boiling, let's do something else. While all of that is cooking behind me, I'm going to have my baby spinach. I'm going to have some pine nut, my baby tomatoes, feta cheese. So I already showed you guys the turkey and the edamame. So while I'm doing all of that, I'm going to get started with my cucumbers. So I'm going to tear this up, wash it, and start to chop it. I like using this because I like how it just gives everything a uniform size. Okay, cut that on this side, that on this side. So everything is all cut. Alright, so there's my cooked chickpea. So that's ready. And I already added my farro to the stove, to the pot. So while that is doing, I'm going to slice this in 4 because this is big. So I'm just gonna slice it, no, maybe not in 4, maybe in 6, or sorry, 8. Okay, it looks like my edamame is almost ready because it's sizzling up nice. All right, this one is ready now. Like this. Add more oil to the pan. I'm gonna add some onions. Fry that. Add my turkey to that. So I'm just trying to break them up, as much as I can. And I want it to be like minced. So I'm going to add some salt. I'm gonna add some pepper. Then I'm going to go and add my paprika again to it. I'm going to add a little bit of water so that it can cook up quickly. I already added a little bit of water and I'm just going to cover it so that it can cook quickly. Now let's check on this guy. Okay, it's not ready yet. Okay, while we're doing all that, I'm going to start getting my jars ready. To be using some olive oil, so roughly about 1 teaspoon or 1.5. Okay, then I'm going to be adding my balsamic vinegar in it. Salt and pepper. Okay, so I'm done with this guys right here. I'm just gonna put them away because I hate to have a lot of things around me just in case I knock something down by accident. Yes, Ramsey, but make sure you raise the seat. Okay, I will. Okay, I'm going to stir them up.
His thing from his teacher that they're focusing on this week?
What? Oh.
And just fill it out and send it back.
You mean to have paper?
It's good.
Envelope that you send it.
Come on now. You fill this out, seal it here, like this, and you send it back.
Actually, I know that's how they used to do it too.
Why there? That's the old school.
It's
part of life.
So ideally, I'd have cooked this ahead of time, and it was really dead. Put this in the freezer quickly so that it can cool down. Usually, when I do this, I would have cooked it ahead of time so that it can just cool down naturally on its own. So now I'm going to start putting them into the jar. This can get really messy. Alright, so I don't like using anything bigger because it gets so messy, so I'm just gonna use a small spoon so it can fit into the jar properly. So I'm gonna do about 4 tablespoons there. 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4 on this side.
4.
3, 4, 1. You know that the audio is going to be there. Just continue. Up next, we're gonna have the turkey. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now that that is done, I'm going to be adding the edamame to it. Then up next, we're gonna add, I'm gonna add the onions. We're going to go in with the garbanzo beans or the chickpea. Going to go in with the cucumbers. With the cucumbers, I mean. Hi, Ramsey. Keep it down, please. Keep it down, please. Keep it down. Because I'm busy. Alright, then we're gonna go in with the baby tomatoes. I'm not talking to you. Ramsey, I'm busy.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my phone. I'm going to go ahead and add my pine nuts. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my baby spinach. Then I'm gonna add the cheese at the very top. Set, and here's what it looks like, so you can see. So I try to make sure that there's like another color in between everything, but then I make sure that the things that are quick, that will be quick to wilt or whatever, will be at the very top, so. And this is what it's looking like. I'm going to bottle everything up now and put them in the fridge.